And the recording's up.
All right. Last time we played, you guys started exploring the uh, chapel of Saint Brennan and went into the crypts below it. You found the scepter of Saint Vitruvio and um, discovered that it's extremely heavy. Bull can only barely lift it. Uh, but when he holds a torch and illuminates himself, it becomes much lighter. Um, so as long as he's got a torch in one hand, or is magically illuminated in some way, or set on fire, or something, the item will be light for him. Um, but then you decided to loot some sarcophaguses and forgot to check to see if they were magical at all, and awoken awakened some skeletons and maybe a little something else in the room with Saint Brenna's body. Anyway, that sound about. Oh yeah, and you, in order to get down here, you found a immovable rod which you had to use to uh, open the the gates or whatever it was to get down here. And in doing so, the Jupiter Jones and his crew found it first, but triggered a trap that put them to sleep. Um, and you stole it from them and drew on his face. Does that does that sound like everything?
Yeah.
And we're going to loot everything on the way out.
Yes.
All
We're
right.
gonna dash and grab.
With that, I will attempt to bring you back to the battle map. And if everybody is on here, we can go on and roll initiative.
All right.
Uh, no, I can write in everybody's, I guess. It'll take a second though.
About it. Whatever you want. DM.
Yeah, you can just roll it again.
Give me a sec. I'm just being dumb. It's a tough one today. I'm protesting.
I think he's the only one that rolled worse.
Okay, so first things first. Here's a handout of the skeleton.
Yay.
Huzzah!
Mom?
And then, because I'll forget, uh, here is the handout of the mummy you awaken, though it's not in
Oh,
this room.
right.
That mummy has a lot of gold on it.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna do some grave ramen now.
Anyway, uh, Amnar, it's your turn.
Okay. I think the door was open last week or last time, but like, is it okay if I open it?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Gotta zoom in here.
Am I somehow not on the turn order?
You probably didn't have your icon highlighted when you rolled.
Hold on, everyone, while I add him in. You had 11.
Yeah.
You should be on there now. All right, Amnar, what are we doing?
Okay. Gotta find my character sheet's taking forever to load. Oh, yeah. Let me see how many spells I have. Yeah, I'll cast Hunter's Mark. Nope, not that. Hunter's Mark.
Okay, who's it going on?
On Skeleton 6.
There we go.
And I'm also shooting at Skeleton 6.
All right, go for it.
Wait, what did I have? Oh,
What's the?
Stun Bless activated. Oops.
Oh, okay. So it's just a
So
12.
So just be a 12, yeah.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Okay. Well, I have a second attack, so let me try that again.
A
Never
10
mind.
is also a miss. That is some low rolls.
Yeah. I'm gonna step back one, just because I feel like it. All right, that's all I can do as far as I know.
Okay. Skeleton 4 is going to swing twice at the shadow, getting a 15 and a 6 to hit.
They both miss.
All right. This one is going to swing twice at not the shadow, getting an 18 and a 17 to hit.
Well, we might say that that's not ideal. Yeah, both of those hit.
Both hit, dealing 14
Ooh.
total points of damage.
CJ,
Get annihilated.
you said that you thought this was not going to be very challenging.
It won't be.
That was almost half my health.
It won't be for some people, I guess.
And this one swings at the shadow, getting a 14 and a 17 to hit,
17 hits.
dealing 3 piercing damage. They just rolled very high on you.
I'm in bad shape, guys. This is not a solid start.
Calm down. Once it's my turn at the very bottom, I'll be there to help you.
We don't have initiative for Hudson. Oh, no, we do have for Hudson. Never mind.
Isn't Hudson like
He's in the other
7 miles
room.
away?
Yeah. That's why I was like, where is he? But
The
Hudson
one person
also,
that we like mostly need there.
he has Destroy Undead and can very likely just blast the whole room clean.
Right.
He's taking on his mummy right now, though.
I think he just wasn't paying attention last time.
I think Allison was talking to him last time. I wonder if CJ just like secretly not doing anything with the mummy and Hudson since they're in another room and we can't see them.
No, I am. I'm reading something. Sorry.
When the DM has to stop and read something, it's almost always bad.
Hudson's wisdom is good, right, guys?
Who knows?
Mechanically, yes.
His wisdom is the best. It's the best wisdom I've ever seen in my life. He is so good with his wisdom.
Oh no, we got another 4 years of this.
Yeah, he's fine. He's totally fine. He killed it. Got a 24 on his wisdom save. So great. But I can try again next time. It says nothing about being immune to it. Oh,
Oh no, it does.
yeah, it does. Dang it. Dang it. Oh well. It's not close enough to attack him. So now it is Hudson's turn. What would you guys like to have Hudson do?
Uh,
Use
Is
his
the- is-
highest level spell slot.
is the mummy on top of him?
No, a mummy's not close enough to attack him.
Um,
About 2 squares. There are 2 squares in between them, so 10 feet away.
could he step into this room and use his Destroy Undead Channel Divinity?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He could make it. No, wait. Dwarves have uh, smaller movement speed, right?
I think he has 25.
Yeah, he's got 25, so he can go 5, 10, 15, 20. He can make it into the squares where the door symbol is, where the doorway is.
It's within 30 feet that can see or hear. That would still get 5 skeletons.
And it would still get the mummy too.
Is that what we want to do?
I think that's the highest impact single thing we can do.
Doer.
And he gets him back on short rest.
He is it under the same thing as turn undead?
Yes, anything that fails the Turn Undead save, if it's under half CR, dies.
Okay, it doesn't actually speak undead. Each undead that can see or hear you wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Okay. So, how many? What did it fit at the top here, skeleton wise? 2, 4, 5, 6.
Um, so basically, the cutoff is 5 feet past the pillar.
Yeah. So 1 and 3 are do not get hit, right?
I can't see one, but I'm assuming you're right.
Okay. Okay. Anybody know his saving throw or his spell save DC? Anybody know that off the top of their heads?
I'm betting it's 14. It could be
Uh, th-
15,
that
but
sounds
that wouldn't
right,
matter.
but
All we need to know is it looks like 5 and 4 are under, and then even if it is 15, 6 is still meets it, beats it.
okay. So 5 and 4 die.
Yes. And if the mummy's in range, it still has to save against the fear.
Does anything happen to 2 and 6?
I think a successful save doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the mummy fails. Got a 3. And I don't think he has any bonus actions. So, skeleton 3. And it's going to. The distance is the same, but there are no people on the left side, so it's going after Knock. Getting a 10 and a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
It just likes
Jeez.
doing high damage to you. 8 piercing damage. Then Finch, it is your turn.
Well, I suppose I will step up and attack this scaly number 1.
All right, go for it. Uh, oh, you have Bless on too. 15 hits.
Do I have? Am I supposed to have bless on?
I don't think so,
I don't think so either.
but Amnar had it on too, so I don't know. But I don't remember anyone casting it last round or last session.
I think I just forgot and left it on.
I probably did the same. Does it 15 hit then?
Yes, it does. Dealing 8 damage. All right.
And then I might as well bonus action.
21 will hit. Dealing 9 damage. Anything else? Do you not have double attack yet?
No, I don't.
Multi-class crew
There's
for life.
multi-classing, yeah. So if you want to level us up soon, that'd be great.
You're closer than you think, but we got a little bit still. So is that it though?
Yeah. I don't think I'll
No.
bother with smiting if we've got like 3 left.
Knock, it is your turn.
Ugh. I can't even sneak attack this thing. Yeah, I'm just going to play it safe because I'd rather not die. I'm going to bonus action disengage. Then I'm going to move 4 to here. And then I will shoot at the one fighting Finch.
All right. Go for it. A 13 is its AC, so you hit. You kill it. Huzzah.
Nice. That's action and bonus action.
All right. And skeleton 6 will come up here and attack. What is happening? There we go. Attack Bull, getting a 14 and a 12 to hit,
The 14 hits.
dealing 4 piercing damage.
I see.
Bull, it's your turn.
All right. We're gonna rage. I can get big, and then
Do you actually
I
want to
want,
grow in size?
preferably, yeah, I would try to.
I'm just going to scoot this skeleton back, and we'll make you nice and big.
And then, like I said, I wanna dish the torch and see if I can swing the staff that weighs 700 pounds
All
now
right.
because there's no torch and hit this guy.
All right.
I made a promise last week that I was going to do this,
You
and
can
I've
you can swing it using your uh, great axe or your axe stats or whatever. But you'll have to roll with disadvantage because of how much it weighs. But if it hits, since it's bludgeoning damage, you will deal double damage.
ah,
So yeah, that is a miss.
I'm gonna try again. 17.
That's a hit. So just roll it, and
Be
yeah,
32.
you kill this thing outright. You bludgeon it to death. The bones are shattered and cracked and explode outward from your cudgel. And yeah. Anything else you want to do?
Down. Here with the next Skelly boy.
Just
I gotta
moving
make
that
my
much.
way. Yeah, well, I guess I should just move to like the doorway, and then that way I can come back and eventually the mummy and beat the
Yeah.
mummy down with this staff.
All right. Amnar, it's your turn, sir.
Okay, I guess I'll move Hunter's Mark to Skeleton 2.
$23 hits.
Did not do the Hunter's Mark
So 4
damage.
for Hunter's Mark and 5 piercing for a total of 9.
Oh, never mind. Okay, it already did. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Right?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what the things are, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, ignore that second one. Okay, anyways.
All right.
try again.
Wah,
Man,
wah.
I'm just doing
That is a
bad with
miss.
this. All right. I'll just stay here then.
It's that skeleton's turn. It will come over here and try to attack Finch.
Oh, sweet. Can I take a reaction?
Sure can.
As my reaction with Warcaster, can I cast a spell?
I think.
And with that spell, I want to make it Booming Blade.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack it with a spear.
Okay. Um,
And it's going to do
what's
some bonus.
Booming Blade say?
Uh,
You brandish the weapon using the spell's cast. On a hit. Okay.
but I'm mostly doing it because it's a cantrip, so it's free. And
Yeah.
at 5th level, it does an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
So, Colby, you might know better than I do. Does he get to attack while casting? Or is this something he has to cast and then attack later?
He does get to attack as part of this spell.
Okay. Then I think the wording of Warcaster allows you to do this. A 12
And
misses
I'll miss,
though.
though.
Oh. Oof.
But you does Booming Blade
Stay on it.
last?
I think it'd have to hit.
But I mean, do you keep Booming Blade on as an extra thing?
No, it's just
Oh,
if it had
okay.
hit, then yeah, he gets that aura or whatever, and if he moves before his next
Gotcha.
turn, then he gets an additional extra damage.
Gotcha. Okay. That was smart though. Unfortunately, it's a miss. Anyway,
Would have been cool if it worked.
Right.
skeleton swings at you and hits for 6 and 16.
Oh, hey, speaking of reactions,
I don't think it'll hit.
Okay. Speaking of reactions, what?
I have Sentinel, and they just attacked someone other than me, which means I get to attack them.
All right,
Oh,
go for it.
Let me double check. They don't have to hit. Yeah, they should have to attack a target other than me. And if I hit, I'll get sneak attack.
And you said both of those missed though, Colin?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
19 does hit, and 7 total damage. All right. Next is the mummy's turn, and it has to run away. And what do you guys want Hudson to do?
I feel like he probably doesn't want to chill in the mummy room.
Well, he's not in the mummy room, and also the mummy ran away. The mummy was the room you guys are in, then the room where the scepter was, then the mummy room.
oh.
And the mummy made it to the doorway and could see Hudson and used its glare, which failed,
And then
and
Hudson
then
glared
Hudson
back.
scared it and it ran away.
Excellent.
So it's pretty far away.
Oh man.
I wouldn't say no to a smidgen of level 1 cure wounds, but sacred flaming something would also be solid.
Yeah, I'd say he can heal knock. Would make sense.
Um, Did you guys do a long rest before coming down here? I feel like no, because we had to. One of you drank the potion for a long rest, so no, you didn't. So he only has 3 first level spell slots remaining, which is, in fairness, a decent chunk. But I don't know
I
if
can
I feel
wait then.
comfortable taking them from him.
Yeah, I can wait.
Right.
Just Sacred Flame.
Yes, we'll just stick to cantrips for now.
That works.
But I do know that I need to take away one of his. Oh, he didn't have any channel divinities.
Did he really use 2 somehow?
I don't. He only has 1 listed. It says total 1 and current 0. I was gonna go take it away from him, but well, that's all right. I just know he can't do it again in the future. But do you want him to sacred frame skeleton 3 that he can see, or do you want him to move around and try to get skeleton 2, which is almost dead?
Does Skeleton 2 already have Hunter's Mark on it?
Yeah.
It does.
Let's just have him go after the other then.
Yeah.
Second channel divinity is level 6.
All right. So this thing needs to do. Oh wow, his saving throw is 16.
Oh, he must have used his ASI to bump wisdom. Does that mean he just blew up? Oh, yeah. Is the other one there Skeleton 6?
No, it's skeleton 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. He didn't have the channel
You
divinity
guys,
anyway.
yeah, true. Oh, he does 6 damage to skeleton 3. And then it's skeleton 3's turn. And he will swing twice at Bull, getting a 6 and a 19 to hit,
The 19 will hit.
dealing 3 piercing damage, which you can cut in half to 2.
Boom.
And Finch, it is your turn.
So we just got Skelly 2 left. Oh,
2, 3, and the mummy that's running away.
no, I can't see those. So yeah, I guess I'll just jump up here and attack Skelly 2.
All right, go for it. Wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah.
We're all screaming.
And bonus action attack them the same.
That'll hit. That'll kill it. Oh man, your bludgeoning damage from before should have done double damage if you hit last time.
Wah wah. Yeah, it did.
But
Oh well.
so I didn't realize it was bludgeoning because that does double. But this thing only had 4 health anyway, so you kill it. Oh, Harry's back, or Harry made it. Nice.
I officially made it.
There you go.
My truck has new tires.
Nice.
I was going to ask if your tires were hairy again.
They only cost a
because
pretty
they were
penny.
bald before.
Oh, haha.
They are.
Yeah, no,
they
yeah.
are
Truck
hairy.
tires.
Well,
Uh,
tires plus
yeah,
alignment was 1,400.
Oh man.
that's a lot.
Yeah. Only
I'm not
thing,
looking
check the
forward
price
to
up
it.
when you click all terrain.
Oh,
Not
Gotcha.
just street tires.
but sometimes it is useful, I guess, depending on what you're using the truck for.
Uh, anyway, anything else you want to do on your turn, Finch?
No.
Not gonna move any.
Nah.
All right, Knock. It is your turn.
All right. I'd sure love to get a shadow out, but I'd feel really dumb if I died with a charge of second wind. So I'm going to use second wind first. Second wind. 1d10 plus fighter level. That's going to scale badly. 6 hit points back. Move down to here and fire at skeleton 3.
All right, go for it. A 12 misses.
Womp womp. That's all I got.
All right, Bull. It is your turn, sir.
Yes. We'll see if I hit. That's still clicked. Boom, 10.
10 misses and
Boom,
a 12
12.
misses.
Missed.
Just barely. Their AC is 13, so you were just barely off. Sorry. Amnar.
Happens.
Okay. Well, I guess
You
I'm
want to put
moving Hunter's
Hunter's Mark
Mark
on it?
to, yeah, skeleton 3 there, and if I can hand crossbow this guy. Yep.
That'll hit.
Oh,
And yep, that'll hit and we'll kill it.
right.
It had 3 life left,
Oh,
so
didn't even need a crit.
no.
Oh well.
So now all that's left is the mummy. Do you want to move anymore? Or are you good where you're at?
I guess I can move down here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just move down here.
Now it's the mummy's turn. And how long? Well, you know what I'm gonna say. Since technically Harry didn't have one anyway, that the mummy has gotten over it and is coming back.
Gotta know for what.
So we used your channel divinity to turn undead, and the mummy failed, and ran away. But then later, I went to go take your channel divinity away because I forgot to do it originally, and it turns out you didn't have any.
Did we
So
take a short rest at some point? Because they come back on a short rest too.
I don't know. I would think that you did.
Feel like
Hmm.
I've either forgot to put it back
Oh,
or something because I don't remember using it.
at least not for a while.
Well, regardless, it's coming back. So
Okay.
it's now in the doorway again.
Hi, mommy.
And Hudson, it is your turn.
There it is. All right, I see the mummy. All right, we're just gonna. Either I am stuck
Mm.
or I don't have control of him.
Can you move now?
Yes.
Are you okay? I was gonna say because I can't.
Er,
He wasn't moving.
I was moving. I was clicked on him
Gotcha.
after you moved him because he was stuck.
Yeah, I
I
think.
feel like getting my character stuck in walls.
Well, these first lot of maps, I did the doorways in a way that made sense for the artwork, but not in a way that made sense for characters to actually go through them.
Right.
I think I fixed it in the later maps, but we'll see.
All right. Well,
Sacred Flaming the Mummy.
yeah.
And it took 7 damage.
What was that? That was action. I think that's gonna be it for this turn. I don't think you've done anything else, right?
What?
I'm just. I see that. I'm just looking because I was like, that's action. I don't see spiritual weapon or guardians.
Yeah, yeah, we did not use any of your spell slots. I would have felt guilty doing that without you here to approve it.
Oh,
So,
I wouldn't have. You
but
you
also
couldn't
you
have
only
done
had,
anything.
I think you only had 2 turns. So, anyway, Finch, it's your turn.
I can't see things. 1, 5, 10, 50. I guess from here I can see the mummy. Yeah.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, just barely.
Then yeah.
So I guess I will from here Eldritch Blast it.
All right, go for it. Yeah, 24 will hit.
For 4 damage.
I probably should have said that mummy was under cover of some kind, but I think a 24 would have hit anyway. Just because it's going through 2 narrow doorways and going over top of a
And
pyre, like I feel
that
like you wouldn't
allied.
have a clear shot. But a 20, even its AC is only 11, so I think you would have hit regardless. So anyway, not. It is your turn.
All right. Are all the skeletons out?
Yep, all the skeletons are dead.
And
Yeah.
the mummy is in the next room?
It is 2
Yeah.
rooms away
Okay.
from you. Well, it's in the doorway
Yeah.
between the next room and the room after.
Um, I'll use my bonus action to drop a fresh shadow. Can I take a second to? Nah, I'll be smart. First, I'm going to move in the other room, and I'll drop my shadow in here. Come on, come on. Oh, I can see the mummy from here.
Yeah, it's in the doorway.
Well, I'll drop my shadow here then. And I'm going to hedge my bets. I'm going to use my action to prepare a reaction to shoot it when it gets next to one of my allies.
Okay. So preparing an action to shoot it if it gets near something. Okay. Is that everything then?
Yep.
Bull, it is your turn.
Right, we're just gonna. Oh, well, I get reach for something big now. I hit it still.
Oh, do you really?
Pretty sure
All
it
right.
was something.
All right. Because I don't want you, because this isn't going to be a super tough whatever, and I don't want you wasting things. I'll let you know that a mummy is not vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha. So in that case, I'll just drop the staff and hit it with my greatsword. Then
Yeah, you're
what I
at.
should have done, what I should have done is reckless attack, and I forgot about that. So, well, reckless attack. Where one of these things tells me. I find the spot where it's like, hey, by the way, because you're the reach thing.
Yeah, you can if you've got reach, I'll trust you. You can go on and swing at it.
Sorry, I'm actually. I thought I remember reading that. Can't find it.
It's good. Like we don't. Like I said, I'll trust you. I believe you have it. It makes sense that you would have it.
Well,
So
it's like only when I get big as well is
right,
when I have it. So boom, reckless attack, 15.
a 15 hits.
15 damage, and then second one for reckless attack, 24.
24 definitely hits, and that would be 9 damage. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I should probably get out of the way so somebody else can actually see him. So I don't have to shoot through around me.
All right. Amnar, it's your turn.
Oh, and move Hunter's Mark to the mummy, I guess.
It is marked. 17 will hit.
14.
14 will hit.
Okay. Righty then. And that's it for me.
All right. It's the mummy's turn. And I'm assuming it can't. Says a creature, and the shadow's not considered a creature, right?
No.
All right. And Amnar was the last one to hit it. So it makes sense that it would be looking at you, Amnar.
Mhm.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw. 21 beats it. So nothing happens. You're good. And then it will attack the shadow, getting a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Um, when a when an attack hits the shadow or misses the shadow, well, yeah, if it's a miss. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. So Hudson, it's your turn.
All right, so anyways, we're just gonna Sacred Flame.
And it takes 8 more damage. Anything else you want to do?
Um, yeah, no, not this turn. Oh wait,
All right then. Finch, it is your turn.
I don't know. Can I see it through there to try and attack it?
Yeah, you made it through the doorway. It's fine. Could you have made it down to one below knock?
Where was I here?
Because then you'd definitely be able to see it.
I guess I could if I moved through them. I could move there. Yeah,
Yeah, you have a much clearer line of sight there.
cool.
21 will hit. 4, no, 2.
For 2 damage.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Knock, it is your turn.
Awkward. Hmm. Well, I guess I will just shoot it.
$27 will hit.
Jeez. No
Do you
sneak,
get
so
to
just
sneak
5
with this?
piercing.
Oh. And do
I
you
really need that third rogue level.
need have a bonus attack or anything?
Nope.
Bull, it is your turn.
Okay. So we're just gonna step back into this spot. Right, CJ, I did do the looking up. It's Giant's Havoc. An extra 5 feet of attack. I'm big.
Nice. So go on and swing your axe. 15
15.
will hit. And you kill it.
Okay then.
Huzzah.
Boom.
Do you imagine killing this mummy in any special way with your giant axe?
I think I just would imagine like the it's like magic that was holding all its like bandages and stuff together just kind of had been eroded away by everyone's attack. And so this final one just pretty much cleaves through it all, and before the mummy just kind of ran out of juice or energy to put itself back together, and just kind of dissipates into a pile of cloth. How I imagine it.
I can dig it. So anyway, uh, one person roll investigation with advantage and guidance. That way we don't all
Nock
have to roll.
does it because he has, the detail oriented.
Let's see what we got here. So adding, yeah, so that'll be a plus 6. Is that the highest we got going on?
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
same boat as you.
Can I add noble confidence?
Sure.
Jesus, we're trying to take them for everything they got. Oh,
So plus 3 to that, so 24.
All right. Yay. Um, so you guys are collectively looking around these remains, since that's what you were wanting to do originally anyway. Bull, as you reach down to uh, collect that great sword that you were interested in originally, as you touch it, it sort of shapeshifts into a axe, which is the weapon that you typically prefer. And you now have a +1 great axe that also, uh, what does it do? You can also now speak and understand Celestial, and uh, it sheds 15 feet of light at all times. So no more sneaking around in the dark for you. But now you can carry that set the scepter of Saint Vitruvio, no problem.
is there like a special axe in the compendium for that one?
Just give yourself a +1 axe, and we can write in the rest of the stuff because I don't think it's in the compendium.
Yeah.
So yeah, you now shed dim light 15 feet around you. You have a +1 act. Oh, you can also probably type in celestial into the compendium, and it will uh, probably come up as a language for you to drag into your character sheet. Probably. Um, anyway, continuing on, you you also find one of the things was a helmet, which um, not you investigating this see your family's crest on it. Whether or not this is an ancestor or a gift from an ancestor or whatever, you're not entirely sure. But it is wearing a helmet with your family crest on it. And where's the one I wanted to give you? Sorry, I'm reading your Google Doc to try and find it because I lost where it was.
No worries.
Yep. No, you actually had the right one highlighted. This one, I think.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was the helmet. Yeah, because that's a defensive thing, and yes, that is the one that I'm giving you.
Cool.
Then also, there was a shield, and Finch, as you inspect the shield, uh, oddly enough, you the it has a painting on it. Um, Once again, you find it oddly recognizable, and your spear grows a little warm once again, and the painting on the shield fades away, and you feel as if your spear is now more powerful, and you now have a +1 spear, and it can still shed dim light, or it can still cast the light cantrip, but it is now considered a +1 spear.
I think I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
I mean, that's cool, but I thought I was already a +1 spear.
No, it was just magical, so that you could hit things and that that like things that resisted piercing damage, you would you would still be able to hit. But it did not add +1 or anything to your stuff. But if you had been doing it anyway, I didn't notice. So now it's official.
I'll reach out to you, I guess, after.
Yeah, before it was just considered magical, but now it should be a +1 as well. Oh, yeah, it worked. We're good. Um, anyway, that is all you guys find. And theoretically, just so I'm aware, everyone should now have a weapon that does plus at least +1, right?
Mine does other things, but it's good.
Well, yeah, a +1 or other things. Or am I missing someone?
I mean, I'll always take a +1, but you know.
So I have a fancy quiver.
But you don't have a weapon that does extra damage or gives you anything extra to hit.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we will just throw something nice in for you next time.
Works for me.
I thought you had something, so I
Oh,
was
that's all right.
unprepared. I was just trying to get everybody
Yeah, no,
up to snuff in magic stuff, and did not real. I thought you had a bow or something. Um,
not currently.
things will come your way.
Right.
Things will come your
Okay.
way. Um, everybody else good? Have something special about their weapons, or for Hudson, I think you have something that makes your spell casting better. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
is that maybe that's why his DC is so high?
Maybe so.
Oh,
But yeah, I think I gave him an amulet or something that made his DC go up one or his spellcasting go up one. Um, but okay, so yeah, I need to concentrate on Amnar then for whatever happens next.
sounds good.
Anyway, you guys pick up the scepter again and make your way out of here.
I thought we were heading like up here, but I don't know.
And
Well,
if we think we have thoroughly looted, yeah, I'm all for like let's just find the way out.
okay. Well, going up that way, Amnar, you see that the path is blocked because that was the path you could
Oh,
have come
that's
down,
the
but
other. Oh,
yeah, but you can't
okay.
can't go up that way because
We
yeah,
use the rod the other direction. Ah,
yeah.
I was kind of wondering.
So yeah, you guys can just sort of make your way out of here, and
Oh, yep,
yeah, that's all I got.
the end.
It's gonna be funny. It'll be a raging barbarian with a staff. I don't even know what the staff does, but I got a staff, boys.
Right. And it's not heavy now.
You know, swing it, and it's swinging like 750 pounds, or I'm just swinging a little light staff.
I mean, another funny trick is you could toss it to somebody and try to trick them into catching it or something.
No, I definitely plan on doing that. Like, would the momentum of me throwing it and it losing the torch's touch,
Right?
would it go back to being really heavy? Or like, would it be real light, and then when the person grabs it, it becomes heavy again and like crushes them?
A good question.
We are not here for what the staff can actually do. We are here for the fact that it weighs a lot.
Right? Just a giant heavy object you can throw around. Like
These are
throwing a
questions
dumpster
for
at
the
somebody.
DM.
Yeah, right. He can work on that again. It's another week-long project for him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
We were discussing fun things to do with the 700-pound staff thing, like tossing
Well,
it
Like,
at somebody.
well, I mean, you're on your way to give it to the Queen of Thieves, right?
Oh, right. Well, if we
yeah.
have any trouble until then, because I don't know what we're gonna
Like,
run
but
into.
what if we get to the Queen of Thieves and like one of her henchmen be like, give it to him, and so I just toss him the staff and he's not lit up. Like when he catches it,
Well,
will it just kill him? Like he'll catch it and then he
Will it
gets the
crush him?
700-pound staff like landed on him.
yeah, he might be in for a rude awakening. We'll see.
You sent us the stat block for the staff, right? Do we know what it does? Like the characters?
No,
No.
Okay.
no, the characters do not know unless
Yeah.
We
unless
just
one
know
of
it's
you wants
really
to take the
heavy.
time to attune to it.
Right.
The only thing I've
Which
known about the staff is it weighs a lot and I use it as a weapon.
Right. It's
and that
fun
the
to
Queen of
swing it.
Thieves wants it. Well,
Yeah.
that a lot of people kind of
Well,
want it.
apparently, yeah, a couple other groups want it too. So
Um. Anyway, yeah, you guys. I didn't have anything else prepared tonight because I never know how long fights are going to take.
right.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
if there's anything small you guys want to do while you're in here or whatever,
I mean,
um,
we've already kind of searched everything. I'm assuming, as far as I know.
Um, some thoughts. Can we rig something up to wake up Jupiter Jones and co, but only once we are away from them? Like,
uh,
Right.
probably not. And you probably cannot if you want to get away without the other people showing up.
I mean, we don't
Because
think that
you'll
we don't think that the falling fire people or whatever are gonna, or the Silver Order are gonna kill them, right?
you would have no reason to think it one way or the other. Finch, having dealt with them a bit in the past, would know that probably not.
Yeah, if they're gonna be okay, I don't mind leaving them.
Yeah, they should be fine.
I guess we need to think out like, man, is it a long rest to attune or is it a short rest?
Uh, Probably a long rest, and it would have to be done by, I think, Hudson or Finch. I think it has to be a paladin or a cleric.
No.
Okay, it's a short rest, which would give us a chance to recuperate, but also more importantly, if we know what the properties are, we can decide for sure what we're doing with it. Because she hasn't actually. It's just sort of an ephemeral promise of talking to us more.
And giving you something, maybe multiple things. We'll see.
Yeah, it seems like it should be something that's worth a lot, and we're not really sure what all we're gonna get out of it.
But I think that's worth us wondering about. Is, this seems like an important relic. Um, it's both powerful and important, and so we do at least want to think about that. I'm not inclined to give it to the Silver Order or Falling Fire. If we're going to give it to somebody, she doesn't seem like the worst choice. Although I do suspect she's just going to sell it to someone else.
Probably.
We might just be giving it to one of those groups with extra steps.
Right. They'll have to pay for it though, so you know. But if we short rest down here, wouldn't they just like get closer and find us, or are we waiting to short rest once we like get away?
Oh, and it just needs to be attuned by a spellcaster. So, anyone who can cast spells without an item, I guess.
Yeah, I mean Hudson is definitely like the best choice for it.
I would think so.
I could give it a shot.
Just trying to think if we're missing something or we need to.
All right.
Like, is this a MacGuffin we're gonna have to go steal back later? Only if you have the 3 sacred keys can you enter the final dungeon with the extra super secret boss.
Right.
Hard to know. But yeah.
Or is it
So
worth it to try and collect all of the relics and become Saint Vitruvio incarnate?
Well, I mean, that's an interesting thought of like, I guess what I would say is, are there, as a sort of player to DM question, other than the faction back and forth of this and the nature of the thing itself, like, is this something that might help cure Amnar's child?
uh I I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Um, I will say that in character, you guys do not know this, nor would you have any reason to know this. Even attuning to it would not let you know this, but it will have story. This particular item does have story connections. Um, that does not necessarily mean that you have to have it to do something. It just means that someone needs to have it. Um, and that sounds very weird to say, but if
Its existence
I don't,
here.
I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil things,
Way too much.
right.
to 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 ruin things. But if let's just say that if someone you are on good terms with has it, that will be good enough. It doesn't even necessarily have to be good terms. If someone who doesn't hate you has it, you should be fine.
Okay.
So I guess a follow up question then is, do we think the queen wants to keep it, or is she just brokering this for someone else?
You would have no way of knowing that right now. But based on what you know about the Queen of Thieves, you don't get the impression that she takes a personal interest in things very often, unless they're important. Um, it would be she has a lot of stuff going on, and she doesn't you get the feeling that she cares about a little more than just money.
So we at least think that she's not going to, like, give it to someone who hates us.
Uh, you really wouldn't have any way of knowing that one way or the other. That would be a player intuition sort of thing at this point.
What do you all think?
I think she's as safe as bet as anything. So
And I guess I
I
should
think
I should mention that if you think that she's going to keep it, then it might be worth you guys staying on her good side then.
mhm. There's other value in giving it to her too. Like if Iron Bull really is that much in debt to her, maybe it's a bargaining chip to get his axe back, or to settle some of that debt, or I don't know what all his story is,
right.
but it's if it's that valuable, it seems like it'd go a long way with that. Even if our immediate reward isn't that much, then
So it seems like she's the best bet for now.
unless we bargain for it to like, hey, trade this for his axe.
Well, my
I
suspicion
mean,
is that it's much more valuable than his axe.
and you guys know, like, obviously other groups are after this as well. You could certainly
Start a bidding war.
you could try, though doing so would probably at the very least make the Queen of Thieves pissed off at you. She sent you to do this, and then you immediately turn around and betray her.
It's
She
business.
would not be a fan.
I mean, I think the part of the issue too is that the other groups that would bid on this um, are crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
and might just kind of claim it without any payment. It just rightfully belongs to us. Just give
yes,
it to us anyway.
I feel I need to point out again that you have not interacted with either of the other groups at all.
From what we hear of them, this
Hmm.
seems like it's on brand.
They seem crazy.
I mean, one group wants to burn the city down, and one group is worshiping the radioactive meteorite.
Right.
One group
We
wants to
should,
burn the city to the ground to get rid of the radioactive meteorite. The other one worships the radioactive meteorite.
Yep.
guys, we should give it to the Ratlings.
Right? I think the Ratlings could use it. They seem like they
They're the
seem
most sane faction we've had to deal
right.
with.
They were the most fun to hang out with, that's for sure.
I feel I feel compelled to tell you all that when I kickstarted this and everything, um, I got the physical copies of the books and whatnot, and a bunch of like minis and stuff that will never be used because we play online,
Right.
um, as well as a copy of this online, which is why a lot of this stuff is in the compendium because they made a Roll20 version of it. But I also got a Rat Prince plushie, and it is adorable.
I love that. That is awesome.
I'll try and find
All,
it and send a
Right.
picture.
all hail the rat gods.
Actually, I bet I could find a decent picture on Google.
What else are we thinking of? CJ, you said we're approximately on the side of town where that workshop is, right?
Yes.
Um, that might be something I'd be interested in maybe swinging through before we head back, just because we're pretty deep in already.
Yeah, we can try and make that happen if everybody is cool with that, and we can try and make a stop by happen. There's a picture of the Rat Prince plushie that I found online. I've got one like that somewhere in my house.
By somewhere in your house, do you mean like on your bed and you sleep with it every night? Because I would.
Didn't I didn't know you had visited recently.
This makes me so much more want to be on the team rattling.
Right. They made a Ratling plushie. They have to be good guys.
They don't seem so demonic. They seem pretty cute, you know?
Right?
That's what he looked like in the drawings, just in case you had forgotten the handout.
Is that a necklace of penises?
Ears and fingers.
Oh, finger. That's what that is.
Oh, right. Are they troll penises?
Um, so yeah, that's what that's cute mode versus angry mode.
Right.
But yeah, so next time, what I should prepare, it sounds if everybody's cool with it, is a potential random encounter and a trip to visit the dwarven forge, um, for Nox character, and and potentially an interaction with the queen.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. That seems like a lot. but we'll see what happens. But at least I have an idea of what direction we're going if everybody is cool with all that.
Sounds good to me.
That's fine with me.
Cool. Then I will talk to y'all next week.
All right.
Good.
Bye,
Bye,
internet.
internet.